Again, I'm Kalonji Changa. I'm the founder and national coordinator of FTP Movement, representative of the International Committee supporting Mayor Jamel Amin from the HRAP Brown, and the East Coast representative for the Black Artists Organizing Committee out of Oakland. Basically, all of those formations deal with political prisoners. Okay. First and foremost, I would like to say, we appreciate the invitation to come out and speak with family. You know what I'm saying? Because of the fact I take it as an honor to have anyone listen to anything you have to say. You know what I'm saying? No matter whether they agree with what you're saying or disagree, the fact that they will give you the courtesy to hear what it is you have to say. So that's first and foremost. Secondly, dealing with the issue of political prisoners, before I touch on that topic, I want to state that I am happy that the new Black Panther Party has switched gears, because for years they've had a history of disrespecting the political prisoners. One in particular, as of August of this year, there was some statements made via internet by your former chairman, Malik Zulu Shabazz, when he spoke disrespectfully towards one of our advisors, one of the co-founders of the Black Liberation Army, and the 19-year political prisoner, Daruba Ben Wahab. Okay? Now, if we're going to talk about dealing with political prisoners, the first thing we're going to do is we have to respect the political prisoners. Okay? Now, let the record reflect. Let the record reflect. Daruba's not a punk, and he don't need me to talk for him. That's number one. Number two, the first thing we're looking for from the new Black Panther Party is official letter of apology, because of the fact that at this stage in the game, we have an all-points bulletin out on all of these folks who have spoken out and said the things that they said in this particular email. You understand what I'm saying? Which includes Malik Zulu Shabazz, which includes Hashim Nzinga, and this other cat, I don't know what his name is. Yeah, but that's the business. We haven't said anything prior to this. I know Daruba has spoken to these folks. We haven't said a thing about it because of the fact that we were hoping that they would be here today and address this face to face. Okay? Daruba is not only a former political prisoner, but he's also the advisor for the FTP movement. Okay? So you've crossed certain lines that is, that we have to get an understanding. We got to get some clarity. You understand? So that's first and foremost. Secondly, I appreciate the comments Conrad made a few minutes ago. The fact is this right here, y'all. We are at war, as you say, okay? We recognize that. So in war, there's going to be casualties and there's going to be prisoners of war, right? That's right. We know that. The United States is doing their job by capturing this, because that's what they do when you're at war, okay? Now, being a realist, we can march, we can petition, and we can do all of that, and it's necessary because it's a strategy in war, right? But the fact is that once we're captured, we're captured. And it is a very slim chance that we will ever see the light of day when dealing with these people. So my solution is not really a solution, it's a preventative medicine, okay? The fact is we have to be mindful as to how we deal with each other, how we speak, how we move, how we talk on the phone, how we communicate online, so on and so forth, okay? Oftentimes I've seen a lot of reckless behavior. People get online and become Billy Badass internet revolutionary. And what happens is it makes us all look bad, okay? On several occasions, I've stood in front of the new Black Panther Party here in Atlanta and in different places. It's documented. And I've stated my case towards them, okay? There's been a few folks in the West End that we had to check because of the fact that they were doing some things that wasn't in accordance with what was what, but then yet they'll get online talking about the elders don't respect them. I wouldn't respect you either if you took my name and you drug it through the mud. You understand what I'm saying? But the fact is, protocol, there has to be a certain type of protocol. If we want to be free, we want to remain free from becoming political prisoners, we got to safeguard ourselves. You understand what I'm saying? Now, the state is going to always come up with different types of maneuvers and tactics to entrap us. We're clear about that. Conrad spoke about COINTELPRO. Okay? We know COINTELPRO in name doesn't exist right now. We understand, no, COINTELPRO does not exist right now. The counterintelligence program was dismantled. But now we have what? We have systems. We have these new homeland security measures and all types of other stuff. The names have changed, but the game's the same. We have to be politicized, because oftentimes we get folks who have in their heart, they want to do something. In your mind, you want to do something. But you got to know the rules of engagement. If you don't know what's going on, it's like you spitting in the wind. Just because you put on a uniform and talk tough, it means nothing in the real world. We could talk about revolutionary politics all day long. I could take you to Bankhead, they ain't acknowledging none of that. Then what you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Where's the food, clothes, and shelter? I'm hoping that with what you all are bringing to the table right now, I came here today because of the fact that there are several folks here that I know personally that I respect, and that's the only reason we came. That's the only reason we came, under no other circumstances. Most of my other comrades, they wouldn't even come in the door. Why? Because of the fact that what is going on in the past, and I expressed to them, I said, look, I spoke to the Sister Crystal, and she assured me that things were being put in order, so on and so forth, so I'm going to be a man of my word, and I'm going to step out there and lead the faith. Okay? If we're talking about unification, there are a lot of formations that are united right now. We just don't know about it. Everybody's not coming out putting their name in the forefront. We know plenty of brothers and sisters who have strong forces of functional unity going right now. Okay? Now, I know we're talking about political prisons, but this all ties in. It all ties in. Respect these political prisoners. Write them. Send them commissary. Don't talk about no damn reparations if political prisons ain't at the forefront. Don't talk about you fighting for your people if you're not even going back to get the people that was fighting for you. Right. Don't talk about I'm going to Africa when you ain't doing shit on your block. When cats are selling drugs, busting shots, disrespecting women on the block you live in, on some of y'all stoops and doorstep, don't be coming up in my face talking about what we need to do. No, it's what you need to do.
That's right.
The first order of revolution starts in the home, okay? We start at the home, then we start on the block. Then we go city. Then we talk about going national. Then we talk about going international. We want to go international first. They know what's going on in Geneva. They know what's going on at the international level. They know that we get jacked up over here. We've been getting jacked up for 500 years. You think they don't know? You think they don't know? So I'm not opposed to whatever tactics you utilize, but let's be realists. Comrade Chairman Fred Jr. said being oppressed is embarrassing. It is an embarrassing thing. We are under their rule, whether we like it or not. People keep talking about when are they going to stop killing us. They're not going to stop killing us. We're in their house. When you're in someone else's house, they do what they please. Now you can say, well, the natives was here first, and we came before Columbus. All of that is great. But in the real world right now, when you reach inside your pocket and you get ready to leave this summit, you're going to pull out some dead white dudes who oppress us. No matter what kind of national sovereign mind state you have, the state of reality of this state of the game is we are all fucked up. We all in the same pot. We all get boiled together. Now, what are we going to do about it? We deal with this thing play by play, okay? Because there is no one solution. There's no one solution. If it was one solution, then even the formations who pushed that would have stuck to that. So there's no one solution. The deal is when they kill a Trayvon Martin, we got to deal with that. But at the same time, we got to be over here with our children, raising them correctly. We got to let them know that this is your enemy. Not just the white man. Anybody that's working for the state is your enemy. We get so caught up. We get so caught up in black faces in high places. Some of y'all were so happy when you saw Obama win because you thought you made an advancement. If you say you don't eat pork, it's not, I don't eat white pigs, you don't eat no pork. Black pigs, brown pigs, pork. Right. If you represent this government, you represent an establishment, an established order to destroy us. That's it. That's it. Ain't nothing else to it. Okay, a black cop will beat your ass like a white cop will.
That's right.
Maybe worse. So anyway, respectfully, we appreciate you all inviting us out here, and that's all I'm going to say in order for you.
Black power. Black power.
Our next presenter, let me just share.